The Jack Sparrow premium format figure was probably one of the most involved design to development processes over a character that we've had in some time. I think largely because there's several of us on the crew that, just love this character to death, and really we're struggling over what is the perfect interpretation of how we're going to pull off this character.
Tom, Seth, and I sat in a room and we riffed ideas. We're just like, hey, what if he was doing this? What if he was doing that?
So we sort of started with the idea, and I think this sort of held up throughout the process, that we wanted to bring an interpretation of Jack to this piece that wasn't scene specific, but was a little bit more of a grander character statement. That we wanted to sort of capture his kind of physical affectations and, obviously his costuming.
What we originally wanted to do, and I think what we still succeeded in doing, was we wanted to not only capture the movie, but we wanted to capture the ride. We
built this really incredible sort of still life of pirate activities. It's, there's a barrel, there's some chests, there's some lanterns, there's this great map that's draped over a barrel that he's, got his hand on top of. He's holding a compass in his hand. There's optional elements to have him hold the coin from the first film.
We discussed change out with the coin and with bottles, with guns, like what really tells the story of Jack Sparrow? What do we need to put in there? And it was just a great experience.
So it's really sort of him captured in the moment of thinking about the idea of his next adventure. Rather than say, it's going to be this film or that film, it's going to be something else. Because I think that's the beauty of the whole property is, pirates on the high seas, adventure, and Jack Sparrow certainly paints an incredibly grand pirate portrait of every stereotype you can think of sort of woven into one. And I think our approach to the piece was to try and make that the major statement of the whole thing.
We also have some other cool Disney villain stuff coming up too, I would say. Another thing that we got working on and it's pretty cool design for, which is one of my old childhood favorites, is we got a Captain Hook coming up. And I know this modern generation's got the Jack Sparrow, Johnny Depp character, but for me it was always Peter Pan and Hook. And I don't know, the design that was done for this is really a lot of fun. And it really sort of brings you back right to the first time you see that story play out.